Take a moment now to find a nice, comfortable spot to enjoy this love meditation. We're going to be generating happiness, empathy, compassion, love, and kindness in our hearts and our nervous systems through a simple 6-step meditation, starting with generating happiness, then visualizing a loved one in front of us, generating empathy for that loved one, generating compassion for that loved one, generating love, and finally practicing kindness. So let's get started. First, we're going to generate happiness in our nervous systems and our hearts and our minds by resting the attention in the present moment. Take a moment now to allow your eyes to close, or you can keep them open if it feels more comfortable to you. And just allow your attention to drop into your body and just be here in this moment. If there are any worries or tensions about the past or the future, just allow them to fall away. And just be here in this moment of being alive. You may notice the air flowing in and out of your nostrils. You may notice that you're becoming aware of your body, which is alive here in this moment. Just allow whatever you feel to be. Allow whatever is right now to be. Not doing anything, just being here and now. Allowing all effort, all doing, all thinking, all knowing to fall away, and just basking in being here in this moment. Experiencing this moment of being alive. And allowing yourself to notice the simple joy of being alive that is at the core of every moment of our experience. As we let the clouds of thought clear away, as we let all the worries of the world fall away, all we're left with is pure, clean, clear consciousness, resting in pure awareness and joy of being alive here in this moment. Now that we have found this core of happiness, we're going to share it with others. First, let's bring to mind a loved one. Now, I recommend closing your eyes here if you haven't already, because you can visualize the loved one more clearly in front of you. This could be a child, a parent, a sibling, a friend. It could even be a pet. So visualize this loved one clearly in front of you. Really get that picture clear. You may see this loved one smiling, happy, joyful, or in some other state. Maybe you see this loved one in a situation that you remember from recently or from long ago. This could be someone who is still alive or past. Either way, just get that picture really clear in front of you, as if this loved one is right here in front of you right now. Step 3, generate empathy. We're going to generate empathy for this person or pet by imagining some suffering that he or she or they may be experiencing in life. That can be an illness, it could be anxiety or stress, it could be just some pain that this person or pet is experiencing, even some struggle that they may be going through. See this suffering on your loved one's face clearly, visualize it clearly, and just sit with this loved one, with this image for a few minutes. And really try to imagine what it may feel like for this loved one to be experiencing this suffering. By realizing what it may feel like for this person or pet, we are generating empathy. We are practicing generating empathy in our nervous systems, in our hearts, and our brains. We are becoming aware of what this experience may feel like for this loved one. Step 4, generate compassion. We're going to generate compassion for this loved one by wishing for the suffering to be replaced by peace and happiness. Take a moment now to really wish this person well. Really wish for this loved one to be happy and at peace. Step 5, generate love. Now that we have experienced empathy and compassion for this loved one, let's send love from your heart to the heart of your loved one. With your eyes closed, still imagining the loved one right here in front of you, visualize a beam of love and light flowing from your heart to your loved one's heart, bringing peace, love, and happiness from your heart to theirs. Stay rooted in that core of happiness that underlies all the worries, all the stresses, just the joy of being alive. And let that flow along with your empathy and compassion and love into the heart of your loved one. And as the love flows, visualize the person's face, seeing that look of suffering slowly softening into smile, peaceful look of happiness and relaxation and joy. Now that you have generated happiness, empathy, compassion, and love, and seen in your mind the way that it affected this person or this pet, if possible, move on to step 6, practice kindness. If this loved one is still alive now, take some action to make him or her or them happy, to alleviate the suffering, to bring some joy. You could try simply calling and saying, "I love you," or if it's a pet, just going over and cuddling, petting. Maybe you can say, "I'm here for you," or just sit with the person. Whatever it is going to be something that you will know in the moment the best way to bring some joy or love to this person's life. Whatever it is, do it with love in your heart and no expectations in your mind. No expectation of a thank you or of gratitude. No expectation of reciprocation. Just love. Just giving. Just making this loved one happy, even if just for a moment. And now, after this meditation is finished, go do that for that loved one. And after you do that, if you want to come back to this meditation, you can do the same steps, generating happiness, visualizing someone, generating empathy, compassion, love, and then practicing kindness for others, not just loved ones. You can do it for yourself. You can do it for random people that you know, acquaintances. You can do it for someone who bothers you, annoys you, or has harmed you in some small way. You can do it for someone who has harmed you in a major way. And you can do it for all conscious beings in the entire universe. So, if you listen to this meditation again, and you're using it for someone other than a loved one, just substitute that other person in your mind as you're listening. Could be yourself, an acquaintance, someone you hate, or all conscious beings. Whoever it is, just enjoy the process. and don't expect anything in return. We're doing this for others, not for ourselves. That is the essence of love.